Time now for the Period Show. 5 o'clock news, and it's Monday evening, August 24th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. 5 o'clock news at 9. 0 to 9. Top 7. 5 o'clock on this Monday evening here is another big drop by the Dow. The downdraft for Wall Street testified Monday as the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which was down more than 1,000 points minutes after the opening bell, suffered its second 500-plus point drop in as many days in a sell-off. Not angry anti-China rhetoric from U.S. politicians escalated Monday as Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker called on President Obama to cancel Chinese President Xi Jinping's state visit to the White House next month. Making his own visit to the U.S.-Mexican border Monday, Jeb Bush found himself defending his immigration plan against Donald Trump and his use of the term anchor babies against Hillary Clinton and other Democrats. In Washington, Joe Biden is much more likely to enter the 2016 presidential race to decide against Iran, a Democratic source who has been in touch with Vice President aides and allies in the last day told CNN. It's tough to top a night after a year trip for history books, but the three Americans who helped thwart a potential terrorist attack in France last week could also receive a few awards in the United States. Ferguson's new municipal judge ordered massive changes on Monday in the city's much criticized municipal court. A move that he said is aimed at restoring confidence in the system and needs an burden on needy defendants. In Seoul, South Korea, North Korea and South Korea have reached an agreement to de-escalate the tensions on the Korean Peninsula. South Korea's National Security Chief Kim Kwon-jin announced on Monday. In violent attacks by Islamic State militants have killed 51 Syrian soldiers holed up in the air base in the northern province of Aleppo this month, a monitor said on Monday. Greek opposition leaders made zero progress on Sunday as they press on. Who's trying to form a new coalition despite attempts from home and a rapid move to election so that the country can deal with its simultaneous economic and humanitarian. In Ankara, Turkey and the United States will soon launch a comprehensive air operation to flush Islamic State fighters from a zone in northern Syria, bordering Turkey. Foreign Minister Mevlut Cavusoglu told Reuters on Monday. At Old Dominion University, some new students and parents arrived at the Nova campus on Friday were startled to find three huge banners from a private off-campus Sazin told in rowdy fun with an arrow pointing in the front door labeled. The Romanian man suspected who should have killed in the Louisiana State Trooper was found dead Monday afternoon, according to KPLC. Some one of the witnesses included survivors. Victims' families or spotters are scheduled to testify into the final phase as scheduled over the next 3 days. A plane went down at Hicksville Long Island on Sunday, August 16th, leaving one person dead and shutting down the Long Island Railroad. A massive soft overwhelmed some online brokerage firms on Monday as investors try to access their trading accounts in a bit of plunge in the markets. Only a utility could have announced a multi-billion-dollar deal on a Monday like this and come out relatively unscathed. Washington, New York, turmoil and world financial markets are growing fears that a China-led global economic slowdown threatened to derail the Federal Reserve's plans to start raising rates from near zero, making a chance of the September liftoff. In Atlantic City, New Jersey, less competition has led greater profits for most of Atlantic City's casinos that survive a painful streak as well the city's gambling market. Satellite images show that the fastest moving glacier in the world shed a chunk of ice measuring about 12.5 square kilometers this week, one of the most significant Kelvin events on record. A recent study has shown that recent political upheavals in the Middle East have contributed to cleaner air in the region as economies suffer. The moon was once home to spectacular fire fountains similar to those seen in Hawaii today, as the Apollo missions found remnants of those lava fountains and tiny beads of volcanic glass on the moon. Aging whiskey is a particular process, and any number of factors: the type of wood used in the barrel, the temperature, the altitude, can alter the taste, the flavor, and the alcohol content. Imagine getting a flu vaccine and pill in the mail, or imagine getting just one shot that would protect you against all of the different flu strains out there. As a health worker injects women with an Ebola vaccine in February, as efforts by health officials in Sierra Leone have stopped the spread of the virus. In New York, too few women and minorities are entertaining. And entering certain medical facilities in the United States, researchers say diversifying the physician workforce may be key to addressing health disparities and inequities. Here, Peter Chell News on 504. Time out for a start with my report. Dow 15,871.35, down 588.40 points. SP 518.93.21, down 77.68 points. Nasdaq 4,526.25, down 179.79 points. Here, European markets DAX 9640.43, down 476.09 points. FTSE 5898.87, down 28.78 points. CAC 4043.83.46, down 247.53 points. Asia markets Nikkei 18540.68, down a whopping 895 points and 15 cents. Shanghai 3,210 port. Daddy down 296.85 ports. HSI 21,251.57 down 1,158.05 ports. Oil markets here down. Oil 38.10 down $2.35. Brent 42.51 down $2.95. Natural gas 2.663 down 13,000 a point. Gold markets 1154.60 down 5. Silver 14.725 down 576,000 a point. And copper 2.245 down 585,000 a point. US 10 unit 2.0121% down 38,000 a point. German 10 unit 0.5 down 2% up 18,000 a point. And Japanese 10 unit 0.358% up 6,000 a point. And FX bonds here. European US dollar 1.1606 down 12,000 a point. US dollar Japanese yen 118.1 up 2 cents. And Great Britain pound US dollar 1.5771 down 3,000 a point. Okay, look at that. Commodities here at 506. Okay, agriculture futures. Wheat 509 up 5. Soybean 875.5 down 14. Corn 381 and 3/4 up 4.5. Sugar 10.42 down 2 cents. Coffee 117.95 down $3.95. Cotton 64.06 down $2.85. Red rice 11.395 down 255,000 a point. And cocoa 2,097 up 23. Live cattle 142.25 down 1.825. Lead dogs 65.825 up 3. And empty cattle 195 down 4.475 thousand a point. Okay, look at that. New England Insular 2 at 507 here. A state police pursuit in Brockton, Massachusetts that started on Howard Street, terminating picked up again in Holbrook and vehicle crash in John Flanagan Drive and Brian Dolphin, suspect on foot, and a Massachusetts State Police canine was en route. And an update: Cole Terrace, the suspect in custody. Here, Peter Cello News Time 507. Time and a half for a sports report. The Boston Red Sox open up a 3-game series out in Chicago at Pacific Park against the Chicago White Sox here at 8:10 p.m. here. And a final score: Chicago Cubs defeat the Cleveland Indians 2-1 here. The New England Patriots signed veteran wide receiver Reggie Wayne to a 1-year deal on Monday, bringing a veteran presence to the team. The games don't count. That makes the pain for the major preseason injuries even more. Well, painful. Yet NFL teams go through weeks of training camp and intense heat of the summer, then play 4 exhibition matches, 5 of you chosen for the Hall of Fame game. The more race in World and Sport on Monday as British IndyCar Series driver Justin Wilson remains in a coma after sustaining a severe head injury trying to wreck the previous day. Arsenal's chilling striker Alexis Sanchez heads the ball. Goal by Liverpool's Belgian goalkeeper 3, also the chilling striker Alexis Sanchez. Okay, Peter Cello News Time. Now 508. Time now for our travel report on this Monday evening here. All right, looking at travel report here. Route 4 on the southbound side is so from Route 43 down from North Kingston here. 146 on the southbound side, so from Route 15 to 95. 95 of both ends sold before. 146 in the 610 connector in downtown Providence here. 95 on the northbound side, it's back from Route 10 all the way out to downtown Providence here. From Cranston to Providence here, doing an accident on Route 44 in the eastbound side, Canal Street in Providence here. 95 on the southbound side, it is sold from 140 in Foxborough all the way out to 295 in the north Attleboro here. 24 a little sold from 495 to 24 in Raynham here. 495 southbound side, so after Route 24 in Rainier. 95 stop and go from 128 in Kenton all the way up to Route 1 in Sharon near. Mass parking on the westbound side. It is slow from Logan Airport all the way up to Austin Brent Tolton and hit break again from Newton all the way up to Natick and hit brakes again to Framingham doing an excellent mass parking on the westbound side around Route 9 in Framingham here. 290 on the westbound side. It is so from Route 190 to Route 146 here. $120 on the stopbound side. Here it is. Sold from Route 135 in Needham all the way out to the Route 24 in Randolph here. Route 120 on the northbound side is sold from the split all the way out to Route 24 in Randolph here. South Francisco Expressway on the southbound side. It is backed up from the Pike all the way out to Dorchester and then hit brakes again from Dorchester all the way out to the Braintree split here from the Morrissey Boulevard exit here. Tiffany Hill Tunnel and both ends in downtown Boston slow from Mass Ave to the Zakin Bridge here. 1 Callahan Tunnel slow. Sumner Tunnel on the north side of the southbound side of the Sumner Tunnel a little slow here. Route 1 in the northbound side, so from Route 16 and Route 68 in Revere here. 93 in the northbound side, so from Route 16 in Somerville all the way out to Route 16 in Medford here. Route 120 on the southbound side, slow around. Route 9 in Wellesley here. 120 on the southbound side. Again, an accident between Route 20 and Weston and the Mass Pike in Weston, so expect some delays here. Route 93 on the northbound side. So for Route 20 in Stone all the way up to Route 128 in Reading here. 120 on the southbound side. So from Woburn all the way out to Route 1 in Peabody here. Route 3 on the northbound side. So for Route 62 in Bedford and Burlington all the way up to the Billerica here. Due to a couple of accidents on Route 3 on the northbound side in Billerica here. Near the Concord Road, so expect few delays here. $195 on the southbound side, slow before Route 290 in Marlborough here. $495 on the northbound side, slow for Route 38 to Route 3 in Tewksbury. $495 on the southbound side, slow for Route 93 in Andover, Massachusetts, and $495 southbound, slow for Route 133 all the way up to 3A here and Lowell here. $495 on the northbound side, slow for Route 114 in Andover all the way up to Lawrence here. 93 on the northbound side is full from 495 all the way out to Route 110 in Lawrence here. Everett Turnpike on the northbound side, slow for the Merrimack stretch here. 93 on the southbound side, slow around the Hooksett stretch. Spalding Turnpike, slow from Portsmouth all the way out to Durham, New Hampshire here. And the main Turnpike from York to Augusta via Portland here. Alright, looking at MBTA alerts here at 5:13 here. Green line, experiencing moderate delays due to the Sable train on Park Street. So on also for experiencing moderate delays due to traffic here on Cabir Rail. Parliament Stone Line, train 3:40 p.m. from Wickford Junction, train 820 delayed today due to mechanical problem, 20-30 minutes there. And ferries out looking good here. Peter Channel News time is now 5:30. It's 5:13. It's time now for a weather report here. Our current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 5:13 p.m. 83 degrees on temperature with a few clouds, humidity 83%, wind speed south about 8 miles an hour. Barometer 29.86 inches, super about 69 degrees. Visibility 10 miles and heat index 87 degrees here. Alright, let's take a look at our current conditions around the region here. It's 71 degrees in Boston, 74 in Beverly, 76 in Gloucester, 78 in Bedford is 81 in Fitchburg, 76 in Worcester, 82 in Sturbridge, 78 in Norwood, 81 in New Bedford, 77 in Plymouth and Provincetown, 75 in Falmouth and Chatham. It's 76 in Barford, 79 in Smithfield, 77 in Blockon, 78 in Montauk, 83 in Islip, 84 in New York City, 82 in Bridgeport, 81 in New Haven. It's 82 in Denver, 81 in Warburg, Connecticut. It's 85 from Meriden down for Hartford down in Winslow, 83 in Springfield, 82 in Athol in Northampton, it's 80 in Pittsfield, 85 in Albany, New York, 84 in Bantam, Vermont, 82 in Vermont, 82 in Keene, Hampshire, 85 in Lebanon, Hampshire, 82 in Lacona, Hampshire, 83 in Conklin, Manchester, and Nashua, Hampshire, 85 in Portsmouth, Hampshire, and 77 degrees up in Portland, Maine. Here. All right, let us take a look at what's going on around the service map around the country. Shows a station front from Alberta, stretching enough for eastern Montana, enough for Wyoming, enough for Nebraska. And a cold front from southeastern New Mexico down for Texas, stretching in southeastern corner of the country, up the Appalachians, up to western New York, and curving down for eastern Ontario, merging with a pink front from central Ontario to the warm front of the north central Ontario, low pressure in the northeastern portions of Ontario here, and a front line from north central Ontario down for eastern UP, Michigan, down for western Michigan here, and a front line from central Wyoming down for eastern Colorado, New Mexico, and a front line from southeastern California down for the Gulf of California here, and a front line from British Columbia, stretching in eastern Washington down for Oregon here. And we got another low pressure ridges in western Virginia, northeastern Texas, southwestern Arizona, north central California, south central Idaho, and east central portions of Washington State. While we got high pressure in northwestern North Dakota, Colorado, New Mexico border, and southern Kansas here. 72 degrees that temperature right now in Detroit, 77 in Pittsburgh, 90 in Washington, D.C., 88 out in Atlanta, 83 in Miami, Fort Worth, 96 in Dallas, Texas, 94 in Brownsville, Texas, 78 degrees in Kansas City, and Omaha, Nebraska here. 74 in Chicago, 65 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 88 Great Falls, Montana, 64 in Seattle, 68 in San Francisco, 72 in Los Angeles, it's 102 degrees in Las Vegas, 103 in Phoenix, 93 in Salt Lake City, 87 in Denver, and 80 degrees out in Albuquerque, New Mexico here. Alright, let's take a look at what's going on in the radar situation here around the region here. Nothing brewing in the region here. On the radar scene here. And showing you up north, we're seeing some spotty rain showers here. Some spotty rain showers north of Bangor, stretching up the Moosehead Lake and stretching up to the east central portions of Maine here. And a lot of heavy rain showers that thunderstorms around Caribou, Maine, stretching on the northwestern central portions of New Brunswick here. Some spotty rain showers and storms around north of Ormocton in New Brunswick, and some spotty rain showers around St. John, New Brunswick here, and seeing a lot of heavy showers and spotty showers around central portions of Nova Scotia. Spotty rain showers and storms out north central portions of Nova Scotia, and some lot of rain showers and storms from southeastern portions of Nova Scotia and now for southwestern and southeastern portions of Newfoundland there. And zoom you out. Looking at the radars around the country, show some spotty rain showers from northern Ontario stretching to western Quebec, and this one line stretching in west of I-87 in New York State, down for east central portion of Pennsylvania, down for the Baltimore D.C. corridor, and patchy spotty rain showers and storms from south central Virginia, down for the Carolinas, and spotty patchy rain showers around Florida here, and a lot of rain showers in east central portions of UP of Michigan, down for northwestern portions of Michigan here, and some patchy rain showers around Florida here, and some patchy rain showers in southeastern Texas, central and northeastern portions of Texas, and a lot of rain showers around Oklahoma, and patchy rain showers in the north central Mexico and around the Four Corner region of the western portions of Wyoming here, and patchy rain showers around east central and south central portions of Alabama here, and some patchy rain showers in southeastern Victoria Island and British Columbia, and some spotty rain showers in southwestern portions of Oregon here. Okay, looking at satellite loop shows a lot of clouds from southeastern portions of Virginia down for eastern North Carolina and the north central portions of South Carolina here, and a patchy clouds around Albany and east central portions of Pennsylvania here, and a patchy clouds around eastern north central portions of Maine down for western New Brunswick and up to Quebec and up to Ontario, and patchy clouds around the Great Lakes. A lot of clouds coming to much of Newfoundland here, and a lot of clouds coming to much of Florida, and a lot of clouds from southeastern Arkansas down for northeastern portions of Louisiana here, and a lot of clouds from the central portions of Texas up in the northeastern portions of Texas. A lot of clouds from northwestern Arkansas down for Oklahoma here, and some patchy clouds around the west central portions of Mexico. Patchy clouds from the Four Corner region and such up to western Wyoming, west central Montana up to Idaho, and a lot of clouds from Oregon and up to Washington State, and up in the British Columbia here, and patchy clouds around Alberta here, and west central portions of Saskatchewan here. All right, let's take a look at what is going on in the tropics here on this Monday evening here, as Danny has disappeared here, but this is disturbance number 1 in the Atlantic. Sharp thunderstorm activity associated with a low pressure system located about 950 miles east of the Western Antilles continue to show signs of organization as conditions appear to be favorable for development of this system, likely to become a tropical depression or tropical storm during the next day or so, while it moves westward during 20 miles an hour. Formation chance for 4 hours. High 9% formation chance for 5 days. High 9% expected to become Erica here. And disturbance number 2, a tropical wave associated with a low pressure area located near the Cape Verde Islands is accompanied by disorganized showers and thunderstorms. And environmental conditions are not expected to be conductive for significant development of this system while it moves westward at 15-20 miles for the next 5 days. Formation chance for 4 hours, low near 10%. Formation chance for 5 days, low 10%. Here. Okay, look at the Eastern Pacific here. 2 disturbances here. 1 disturbance satellite imagery indicates a low pressure system located about 50 miles west-southwest of the 7th tip of Baja Capital Peninsula, slightly better defined at this time. Yesterday's environmental conditions are expected to remain protected for continued gradual development, and any further increase in organization of this disturbance can be resulted in the formation of a tropical cyclone. The low expected to begin moving slowly westward and then northwestward during the next few days. Formation chance for 4 hours. Height 7%. Formation chance for 5 days. Height 8% here. And disturbance down to 2. Shower and thunderstorm activity is increased and associated with a tropical wave located several hundred miles south of the coast of southwest of Mexico, as environmental conditions are forecast to be conducted for a slow development of this disturbance, and a tropical depression is likely to form late this week while system moves west northward around 10 to 15 miles an hour. Formation chance for 4 hours. Low 10% formation chance for 5 days. Height 8% here. All right, let's take a look at our forecast discussion around the region here. Cold front approaches from the west tonight and across the New England Tuesday afternoon and evening, as showers and thunderstorms will be along ahead of this front. Being dry, seasonable weather will come to humidity levels falls Wednesday, Friday, Saturday here. New term until 6 a.m. Tuesday morning, 8 p.m. Weak high pressure has created a light variable wind pattern over much of southern New England with a southwest flow to our west. Clouds lingering in eastern Massachusetts into this weak pattern, but with a slow clearing breaking trend toward the northeast that should over the Upper Cape Liston and northeast as well as will affect the Cape Cod Bay vicinity. Meanwhile, Connecticut and western Massachusetts shows daytime cumulus mixed with a sunshine, as air shows some limited instability which may support an isolated shower thunderstorm. Tonight, the weak high moves east and we return with southerly flows. Cloud skies, but the areas of fog moving offshore. Best chance of the fog will be along the south coast and most of the suburb maintains a east-southeast flow. Then there will be an area of concern, but a south flow would be a land flow to the city and crucible for fog. 2 points in the mid-60s, lower 70s will support overnight minimum temperatures in that same range. The other concern will be approaching cold front in upstate New York. The front is being captured by a close upper low over the Great Lakes. This will slow its forward motion as it approaches New England based on protection motion. Clouds and showers ahead of the front may move into western Massachusetts, Connecticut late at night here. All right. Oh gosh, here. All right, let's take a look at some weather notes here. Drier en route, which will be leading to a super Wednesday and Friday here after we get through Tuesday here. 72 degrees water temperature, 2 points to the 60s in the interior wall, in the 70s along coastal Rhode Island and Massachusetts here. Storm risk on Thursday will be rain will be high, wind medium, a low chance of hail and a tornado, and expected Mars highs 77 to 84 degrees on around the region here. And looking at the severe weather outlook here. How's this weather outlook here? Day 1 this afternoon and night has the weather not expected at time here. And day 2 is 7 Tuesday for Sunday, while widespread severe weather outbreak is not expected tomorrow. A few strong severe thunderstorms are possible to be northwest of the Boston and Providence line. The main threat will be locally strong damaging straight line wind gusts. In addition, brief heavy rainfall may result in the typical poor drain street flooding here. All right, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, patchy fog after 11 p.m. while most skies got a low at 66 degrees and light south wind. Tuesday, Chester Showers, a thunderstorm may after 7 a.m. Some storms produce disgusting winds, petrifying before 10 a.m. was. Wolfscasca, how about 82 degrees and calmly becoming separate and 6 miles by the afternoon. Transpiration is 30% new rain for miles less than 7 inches. High amounts possible thunderstorms here. Tonight, Chester Showers, a thunderstorm may before midnight. Some storms produce disgusting winds. Wolfscasca, how about 65 degrees and south about 5 miles coming in the evening. Transpiration is 40%. New rain for miles with less than 7 inches. High amounts possible thunderstorms here. Wednesday, mostly sunny skies, with a high rate of 8 for about 6 degrees and calm wind becoming southwest by 6 miles by the afternoon here. Thursday, sunny, mostly sunny skies, high about 8 about 58 degrees. Friday, sunny, mostly sunny skies, high about 70 about 58 degrees. Saturday, sunny, podcast sky, high about 8 for about 62 degrees. Sunday, mostly sunny skies, with a high rate of 85 about 65 degrees. And for Monday, mostly sunny skies, high about 85 degrees. Here's what a phrase of the evening. One more night and one more day of humid weather and then dry weather returns on Wednesday. And this is POC. Have a good evening and goodbye day to us. You for a sign up late night report right after sports grant ride with the Red Sox, White Sox game in Chicago. Have a good evening here.